All right. And now I'm excited to introduce one of our other nonprofits. This is Hallie with Thought for Food. We are so excited to have her here in Austin. This is a group that I've known about for years. They have done some really amazing things by supporting entrepreneurs, creating spaces where people can get together to innovate around really, really big, hard, issues. And by bringing together people into teams and bringing people together from all over the world, they're really able to tap into that sort of like brain community. So Hallie, tell us a little bit more about Thought for Food. Tell us what y'all do.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me. So Thought for Food is a global network where we kind of center around, like you said, bringing people together to answer the question, how do we as a planet feed 9.8 billion people by 2050 on a hotter planet? And so kind of ways we do that is we have an annual pitch competition where pre-seed and early stage startups from around the world come and pitch their ideas to investors and to the network. And then we also have a digital labs, which is kind of a masterclass style website where we have modules, trainings, Q&As, speakers, all of that centered around food innovation and sustainability.
And one of the things that I really like is the ability that y'all are able to connect entrepreneurs with mentors and experts and professionals for their development, for their growth. Can you talk about even in the recent competitions, some of the groups that y'all have worked with that you've been able to connect these entrepreneurs with that can really be instrumental for them?
Yeah, exactly. So we're not just a pitch competition. We have an application process, and then 10 teams are selected. And then from there, there's about, a 3 to 6 month window where we connect them with an industry rep that aligns with their startup idea, and they kind of have time to have a mentorship process and really gain, connections and really learn through these established networks, and are able to kind of, by the time it comes to the pitch competition, they've had, that time of mentorship so that they're, more prepared and are able to kind of bring their idea to the forefront through that. So. And
what are some of the things that y'all focus, some of the topics that have been really key here in the past, and are there some topics that y'all are thinking about, what's on the horizon, the conversations and the innovations that y'all want to help foster?
Yeah, so we've been around for 10 years this year. And so when it first started, it was just, centered around food. But, as the years have progressed, we've realized that it's just focusing on food, means a lot. So there's a lot more that goes into that. So we are now focusing on, how does that affect the climate? You've had a lot of talks today just like that, where feeding the world means a lot more than just giving someone food. You have to work on a lot of other things. So yeah, climate, equity, all of that kind of thing is stuff that we're focusing on now and looking forward to focusing more on in the future.
Well, where can people get involved? Are there ways for people to get involved virtually when y'all are doing these things?
Yeah, of course. So obviously, I'm a regional coordinator for North America, so we have people, here in Texas and all over the U.S. and beyond. But then you can also get connected with us through our network. So you can find us at thoughtforfood.org, or we have all socials. So we have mostly Instagram. So I think we're at thoughtforfood.org, and you can also find me and connect, so we can get you kind of in on that, global community and see kind of what we're up to.
And keep your eyes peeled, because we're going to be scheming and dreaming. We're going to be planning how we can be collaborating, getting more of this kind of innovation fostering, mentorship, entrepreneur support. You've heard this over and over in a lot of these conversations, how powerful and impactful it is for an entrepreneur, especially a woman, an underrepresented gender, an underrepresented founder, who can see someone else just like them, who looks like them, who has their experience, their lived experience, being able to create these companies and build growth. That is impactful. So keep your eyes peeled for Thought for Food. Hallie, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Of course.